Okay, we need to talk about Katseye, Manon's and Sophia's hiatus, then Hootie Frootie dropped, and it made me think about something way bigger than just whether I like the song or not. So let's get into it. Before I dive in, I still absolutely love Katseye, and that's not changing. This isn't a hate video, I just think it's totally okay to critique creative decisions while still supporting the artists behind them. And I want to be careful here to separate actual confirmed information from fandom speculation, because those two get mixed together really easily. So let's get into it. Let's start with Manon. In February 2026, she went on hiatus, and a lot of people, myself included, noticed a real difference between how her announcements and Sophia's were worded. In Manon's announcements, the official HypeX given statement was brief and general. It said Manon was taking a temporary hiatus from group activities to focus on her health and well-being. It emphasized supporting her and said the group would continue scheduled activities, hoping to reunite when the time was right. No specific timeline was given for her return. Sophia later said it wasn't the members' place to rush Manon and that the door is always open. Sophia's statement was much more detailed. It said she had consulted with medical professionals who recommended extended rest and ongoing care, and that her health, safety, and long-term well-being were the priority, with her progress specifically set to be reassessed in September. Sophia also posted a personal message, saying she was sad to miss things but was learning her health needed to come first. Because of that difference in tone, I've seen fans comparing the wording line by line and drawing their own conclusions, but I think we need to be careful here. Different wording doesn't automatically mean the situations were completely different, or that something happened behind the scenes, unless Manon, Sophia, Katseye, or the company actually confirms something. It's still just speculation. I've also seen a theory going around. Some fans believe Manon has actually left the group and that HypeX Geffen are covering it up by calling it a hiatus. I want to be really clear. This is a theory, not a fact. Nobody spreading it has confirmed information. It's speculation based on how people are interpreting the situation, unless Katseye or the company actually says something to confirm it. That's all it is. One thing I do want to address directly, we don't actually know that Manon has an NDA preventing her from talking about her hiatus. People online bring up NDAs a lot to explain why celebrities go quiet, but unless there's real evidence a specific NDA exists and covers this, saying she can't talk because of an NDA is itself a speculation. Quick explainer if you're unfamiliar. An NDA is a non-disclosure agreement. It's a legal agreement where someone agrees not to reveal certain confidential information to people who aren't authorized to know it. So if an artist signs one covering a specific project, they might not be allowed to publicly discuss details of that project. That's the concept. That uncertainty around how much the company communicates actually connects to something else I want to talk about. Katseye released Hootie Frootie on August 14th, and it made me think about something bigger. Here's my honest read. Katseye is being given a very adult image, while their audience is really young. To be clear, I don't blame the members for this at all. They're artists, doing what they're directed to do. The concept, styling, choreography, and filming, and overall presentation come from the company and the creative team, not from them. We've seen just how part of the fan base is. Katseye interacting with young icons on Celebrity Substitute made that obvious. Then look at the two sponsorships in Hootie Frootie, especially the Gooey Gooey one, a slime brand clearly aimed at younger kids. So there's a real tension here. The company is marketing to a young audience while simultaneously giving Katseye a much more mature image. I want to be clear, Katseye growing, experimenting, and taking on more mature concepts isn't the issue. My issue is how the company is choosing to portray that maturity. Parents do have a responsibility to monitor what their kids watch, but that doesn't mean companies have zero responsibility toward a young audience. They're actively marketing to. Both things can be true at once. Honestly, watching some of these scenes in Hootie Frootie, I found myself wondering how comfortable the members were with certain creative choices. I can't speak for them, and I'm not saying they were uncomfortable. We don't know that. But I do think the company has a responsibility to make sure its artists feel respected throughout the process. I want to give credit where it's due. I really like the colors and a lot of the visual direction in the MV. Genuinely fun, creative moments in there. I just think the company could have built a mature concept without leaning so heavily on revealing styling, body focused camera work, and choreography that made a lot of viewers uncomfortable. So, to be clear one more time, this isn't about blaming Katseye. My criticism is aimed at the people making the creative decisions around them, because they're the ones responsible for how Katseye gets presented to the public. At the end of the day, growth is fine. It's how you frame that growth that matters. And right now, I don't think the framing matches the audience. That's my little Katseye discussion. These are just my opinions, so you don't have to agree with all of it. I still love and support Katseye, and I think it's completely okay to dislike a concept, era, or song while still being a fan. Hope you enjoyed the Manon speed paint and listening to me yap. Like and subscribe and let me know your thoughts below, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!